Welcome to Scratcher's Remorse, where the tickets are expensive, the odds are rigged, and emotional damage is free with every purchase. I'm not here to sell hope. I'm here in hopes to better calculate it. Who knows, maybe we'll win a jackpot or two along the way. What up, doe? My name is Jeremy and welcome to Scratcher's Remorse channel. I've been playing these damn scratch-offs for years, winning a little, losing a lot, and wondering the same thing every time. Was that the dumbest $30 to $50 I've ever spent? This channel is my way of finding out if there's any method to the madness. I'm diving into the real data, the odds, ROI, remaining prizes. Maybe that line on top of the ticket. Is there a lucky ticket number? And we're going to figure out if there's actually a smarter way to play, or if this is all just shiny cardboard hope wrapped in regret. I'll be hunting for high value tickets each week, showing wins, losses, and sharing what I learn along the way. If nothing else, maybe we'll all laugh through the pain together. This is the Michigan Lottery website. It has, some info on here. It's got a bunch of different games you can play. It tells you the newest in-store games. You can go through a whole list of all the in-store games you can play. You can break it down, how much it is, top prize, remaining prizes, stuff like that. You can go to resources, check out the latest big winners if you have any in your area. I usually go by 10,000 and up because a lot of $5,000 daily winner draws are everywhere, as you can see here. So Lucky for Life, Cantina and Fenton. Okay, nice. Canton online. Somebody won 150K in Canton online. Wow, interesting. Okay, there's not much there you really need to worry about. That's just more for your information if you want to go and look at that. Instant game prizes remaining. This is one place you want to go, and you're always going to play games with top prizes available. If there's not a top prize available, it's more than likely not going to be worth your time playing. You select the dollar amount of the ticket you want to play. It's got to be $5 and up for me, because it's got to have at least, I'd say, a $300,000 prize, because that's life-changing money. That's, you're living debt-free. You can just dump as much as you want in your 401k, retire earlier. So pretty much any ticket $5 and up is what I'm looking at. I'm going to go and we'll look at the data and all the other websites that we're going to go to shortly after this. When I was talking about, it tells you, just goes over how many prizes are out. There's 1.4 million prizes available to start. Now there's 1.325 for this ticket. And as you can see, all the remaining prizes are there. But it doesn't tell you how many tickets overall are there. And that's where all the other websites that we're going to go to are going to show that information. And that's where you get your odds and calculate all those values. So that is where we're going to get the most useful info. Another place you're going to go to is Second Chance Games. If there's Second Chance Games that you play, make sure that you download whatever state you're in and playing in. Download the app there and check your tickets. That way you get the entries, and maybe you lose your ticket, but you win a bunch of money after the fact. And you just get an email one day saying, hey, you won 25K or something, That'd be pretty cool. I don't know anybody's actually done that, but it happens. So that right there is the Michigan Lottery website. That's about all I'm going to go over with there. With scratchoffodds.com. Go to home, and then you just scroll down, and it's got all these different states you can go to. I'm in Michigan, so we're going to stick with that for now. I might do like a different state a week. I haven't really decided how we're going to go with that. I'll probably see what viewers think. Get a couple of viewers from different states. Maybe we go over, whatever I'm asked to go over. We're analyze it and see what's going on there. Here's Michigan. So top prize, $6 million jackpot. That's the one that we're hunting. It's really hard to find. We got 5 of them we're going to scratch tonight and just a little bit here. And hopefully I have one of those 2 jackpots left out of the 820,000 tickets available. As you can see, the ROI is 0.051, so it's positive, which means that there are more winning prizes out there than there are what it would cost to buy them left right now. So you have that ticket at $255 profit. We're see what our profit is with the 5 tickets I could find. We're gonna hunt for those weeklies. Hopefully we find some more. 500 times Moneymaker is another one right now. That's another $50 ticket that you see everywhere. There's a lot more of those tickets available. I think it's like 1.2 million. Oh, you know what? I think you have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay for the upgrade to see how many tickets are available with this website. We'll go to a couple other websites in a minute here and show you everything they have. But you can just break it down by each ticket cost. There's a $30 tickets. Top ticket there, it's Extreme Cash, which is game number 426, which sounds really old, so you're probably not going to find that ticket anywhere. World Class Millions, I've played a few of them, and I think I won $30 and spent like $150, and was like, all right, I'm never playing those again. So even though the ROI is better on them, I didn't necessarily enjoy those tickets. $4 million winners, I was playing that because there was 3 jackpots available remaining with about 50% sold, and someone just won one not too far from me, so that one hurt a little bit. But we're going to keep on keeping on. Okay, so scratchoffodds.com, good info, not terrible. If you pay money, it's got a good tracker for keeping track of wins, losses. What is up next is going to be Lotto Edge. Now, I have not signed up for this yet, so I've just gone with the free amount, and it's not great info. It's decent. It starts off by just telling you best overall odds. So overall odds on $50 tickets, at least these first two, are 1 in 3.10. And then $6 million wealth, 1 in 3.18. $4 million ultimate, 1.32. Millionaires Club, 1.321. And you can see it goes from there. There's a couple different ways you can separate them. Top prizes remaining, which that $6 million jackpot goes straight to the top because you got 8 $50,000, 65 $2,500 ones, 2 $6 million, and then your 500 times Moneymaker. You got your $6 million. I think I don't remember how many tickets are left. 16.2% remaining prizes. I don't know if there's remaining tickets. No, I know you have to pay money for the estimated tickets remaining. So, yep, you can see the odds there. Breaks it down. It's decent. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sign up for a month of that, and I'll review it next time I do a show, which will be in a week. So I'll do that. Get a little bit more info, get a little more used to this one, because I haven't used it much, because primarily the two that I've been looking at is Dr. Lotto, just because it has some good information. A lot of them aren't available yet if you go to your state on there. Once again, we're going to Michigan right now just because of that. Something I don't like with Dr. Lotto is it updates weird, and all of a sudden this game will just drop off and you can't find $6 million jackpot anywhere. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with that. But other than that, it's decent site. This breaks it down. There's 821,834 tickets remaining at $50 per ticket. So this is how much it would cost to buy all the tickets. And as you can see, you would come out $2 million in the red. You're making money there. So that's why it has a positive return. $255 a ticket. Now, of course, you're gonna have to find those $6 million tickets, because you could spend a lot of money and end up in the hole big time if you went and spent like that. But it does this. This is the best feature, I think. It's an average of 44 tickets per day has been claimed from 714, 721, and the largest prize claim in that time period was $500. So it's the last grand prize claim was in 2023 in March. So 6 million tickets have been sold since then, with 3 grand prizes in the game, and one's expected to sell every 2.8 million. So we're way overdue. Hopefully one of those 5 tickets I have has one on it. I mean, I'd take a 50, 2,500. Shoot, I'll take 500. As you can see, there still are 556,727 $0 winners still there. So yeah, but it's got good information, good breakdown. I'm a fan of the site. California publishes the number of remaining prizes for the grand prize tier only. So yeah, so it's kind of hard, I think, for them to calculate it. Okay, so if you're in California, the lucky 7 multiplier, number 1603. I have no idea how old this ticket is. Still around. Numbers of tickets. Well, okay, so Michigan's a much smaller state, so that 18 million number of tickets printed was shocking to me at first, but there's a lot of people in California. So, okay, so 902,000 tickets remaining, and let's see what, there's still 2 $5 million prizes. So that's got pretty good odds. So you can find those tickets in California. Not a bad ticket to chase. Let's go back to Michigan here for now. Do decent with these $300 million extraordinary tickets. Don't mind playing those. As you can see, there's your top ones. Go all the way down. I was going to look for these Detroit Lions tickets and start with like a smaller dollar ticket, but you can't find them anywhere. And the only reason I was going to go after them, even though like their odds aren't great, is because there's still one remaining jackpot, and there's only 600,000 tickets remaining. So I was like, well, at $5 a ticket, you can buy quite a few tickets and make your odds a little bit better that way. But I can't find them anywhere, so that's a no-go. But I do like Dr. Lotto. But the last site we're going to go to here is ProScratchOffs.com. Now, I think this is the best. It definitely looks the best to me. You can just go straight rankings. So you want to go rankings by value, and this will go and tell you the best rankings for value of all games available. That looks like Ohio's up there. Maybe I have to go down there and play some of these games. I usually go separate 500K or more. I would like a 250K or more option. So if Pro Scratch Off sees that, 250K or more option would be awesome. If you could add that, I would like that. We're going to go down to Michigan here. Select the rankings type, and then you have odds, which are just going to be your normal odds of winning a winning ticket, which with the $6 million jackpot is 1 in 3.1. And this is your odds for the 500K. So it's just going to look at the jackpot odds, and that's it. So as you can see, your odds are 1 in 410,918 right now. The Lions are 106,664. Wintergreen Sevens, there's 2 of those tickets available, but those tickets can't be found anywhere. $1 million extravaganza, can't find them anywhere. You can find Colossal Cash Words. I have seen those a few times. Luck, never seen it. $2 million cash multiplier, never seen it. Golden Nines, never seen it. A lot of these $5 tickets have all 3 remaining prizes left, and they take them off the shelf. I think this one, $2 million cash multiplier, might have all the remaining. Oh no, it only had 2. But as you can see, there's 40% of tickets remaining. 2 remaining max prizes. So your chance, starting out 1 2.05 million. Current odds 1 2.65, and then it breaks down each range odds-wise to your start odds and then your current odds. and current value, which is why I like this website the best out of them all. It just, I think for the amount of info that it gives and the breakdowns, it's just great. Your normalized odds, the N here, that means $100 spent on the ticket. This is what your odds are going to be. So $100 on Detroit Lion tickets buys you 20 of those tickets. So it's going to drop your normalized odds tremendously. So you drop down to 33,000, 36,000 here, 64 like your. It drops the $6 million jackpot way down the list because you have to buy. It's only 2 tickets because it's a $50 ticket. And this is just going after the jackpot. So one ticket that I do play is this $1 million payday. I'll play this, occasionally. 60% of tickets remaining. There's still 3 max prizes left. So we start out 2.384 million, 1 and 2.384. Now you're down to 1.449. So that's pretty, decent drop there. So you're, getting better odds. So max prize is what I'm always looking at. Just go take a look at these sites. You can look at everything they have to offer. Any questions, comments, go ahead and subscribe and like and ask for those notifications. And I'm going to be doing this once a week. I'll probably start breaking down different states. I think I'll probably stay with Michigan one more week and then we can go from there. But I'll sign up for Lotto Edge this week. We can take a look at what other information comes with a subscription there, and we can go from there and see what is happening. So long story short, don't let all the $50 tickets fool you, and those are the ones you just got to hit. That's the best odds. Yeah, it might be the best odds of winning a prize, but if you spend $150 on 3 tickets and all you win is $50 back, you're still out $100. So sometimes there's a $10 or $20 ticket, even $5 ticket, where your return on investment is going to be better. So let's go ahead and I'm going to set up and we're going to do some scratching and see if we won any money. Hopefully we won a decent amount. Jackpot would be very nice because it is Sunday and I'm sleeping in on Monday would be nice. I could definitely go for that. So let's do some scratching. All right, it's time to scratch. Some of these tickets I bought just because my daughter wanted me to buy. They picked a couple out when I was cashing some in at the store. And some of them I bought just because I was bored after driving around looking for tickets all night. So all of them have top remaining prizes available, which is a must when I'm buying a ticket. So we're going to go ahead and scratch. Let's do a short little prayer to the lotto gods. Lottery gods, stop being greedy and give to the needy. That's me. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Scratch number 1, which is a $5 ticket. The electric 50s went up to 500K. I like this ticket design because you just scratch all the way down. And you can see if you won right away, and I can already see that we got 2 winners here. That's a good start. So you got a win here, you got a win here. Then you can check out the bonus over here. Check out the bonus over here. Okay, so we got these 2 wins. And then over here, scratch prize, $5. I kind of feel this can be a $10 ticket. 5, 5, so there's 10. And then you get a multiplier, which is probably gonna be a 1. And it's a 1, so $10. So plus 5. Let's go to ticket number 2 here. Okay, so nothing there. Check out the bonus. That is a nada. 2 times multiplier. Yeah. Loser pile. Just so everybody knows, I don't like gamble because I think I'm lucky. I think I'm unlucky. I have terrible luck, actually, even when it comes to gambling, which is the whole reason why I started looking into this ROI. If there's any way, you know, you get better odds, and that's brought me down this path and started looking into all this information. I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. So nothing. Yeah, we don't have to look at the multiplier because that's a loser. All right, last $5 ticket here. And no wins over on this side. Check the bonus side. And that is a negative. So 20 in, 10 out. Minus 10. Okay, not a god-awful start, but not a great one either. Okay, now we're going to move on to the $10 ticket, the $1 million payday. There are still 3 remaining top prizes here. I think, what is it, 60% of tickets remaining, maybe less. Check the bonus. I don't think I've ever won on this with a bonus yet. It's always been down here winning. 33, 31, 4, 7, and 2. Okay. 12, 29, 25, 08. Nope. 34. No. 37. No. 23. No. 22. Nope. 40. No. 24. No. 35. No. 9. No. 15. No. 13. No. 36. No. And a 1. No. Loser. All right, it's our other $1 million payday. Once again, these tickets were bought because my daughter wanted the blue ones, so I said okay. $36, $23, $29, $2, and $24. $21, $32, $35, $40. 29. Okay, we got a hit. 16, 19, 15, 9, 34, 13, 11, 6, 39, 1, 31. All right, let's see what this is. 29, 29, $10. Want our money back. Okay, so looks like we are down 20. Okay, now this ticket, my other daughter insisted I buy. I have not won on this ticket once. I've only played it like, this will be number 4, I think. So let's see. Reveal a money bag. That is a loser. That's a heart. That is a sun. And that is a star. Okay. Looking for the stack of cash, which is nowhere to be found. Okay, so this is, yeah, match the two symbols, win that amount, 2,000 and 500, 2 mil and 40. That would have been nice. Okay, winning numbers. Lucky numbers. Ooh, we got a win on this ticket, finally. 48, 27. Oh, another. 59, 47, 31. Okay, so we have 27. Let's see what that is. $20, okay. Which more than, wait a second. Yeah, okay. Yeah, $40. So, okay, we doubled our money, so now we are even on the day. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna save the $6 million jackpots to last, because those are kind of the whole reason I started doing all this, is because I've never felt lucky about anything, and for some reason that ticket grabbed my eye. I started looking into it, and I'm like, wow, this ticket. And I found it out one day while I was out, and I started buying them, and I was up, I think, $250 after playing it for like a week, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. And then I played it another weekend, I was up again, and then I started hunting them down because they were hard to find, and then I went on a losing streak with them. So I didn't, tally up any of that data. I have some of the losers left. I guess I could go and add them to the collection and tally it up, but I think we're just going to start fresh, see how it goes from there. So let's go ahead and start this ticket. Negative, 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 negative. All right. So personally, I mean, I know they do it this way, so to add to the, oh, you gotta find that number, and then the suspense, scratching the prize off. But I kind of like the design of the electric tickets, where it's just you scratch off that entire row. Some of them are auto wins, and then you just got to scratch off the prize, side by side to see what you won. I kind of like that design better. All right, let's see if we got any winners here. That's a negative so far. I usually do decent with these tickets. The green ones, the green $50 ones here in Michigan, not so much. Although those are the ones that there's only a certain amount left, and there's still that $6 million prize. There's two $6 million prizes for these left. There's still over 50%, or just under 50% of these tickets left, I think. Maybe I'll do a further breakdown over tickets in Michigan one day. That's negative. 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 With the numbers where you can win up to so many, sometimes I lose track of what numbers I have up top too, and then that's why you always scan them at the end just to make sure. And I usually scan them 2 or 3 times just to make sure. Usually they're still losers, but I feel a little bit better about it. And speaking of losers, we are on our way to a losing ticket here. Yeah, looks like this is a loser. Last number. Wah, wah, wah. That's 11, loser. All right. Ticket number 9. All right. Start with the $100 bonus. Nothing. $300 bonus. Nothing. $150. Nope. $200. Nope. Nope. All right. Looks like it's on to the numbers. 26, 16, 37, 11, 56, 57, 51, 28, 27, 14, 12, 54, 25, 58, 34, 21, 18, 32, 22, 6, and 19. Okay. Let's see. 52, 17, 53. That was 57. 53, 46. 44. And the reason why I bought these is when I was out looking for the $6 million jackpots, it's the last stop that I was making for the day, and I said, all right, let's get some more $50 scratchers for this video. So hopefully we get some good luck out of these. So far, not so much. All right, 38, no, negative, 4, 41, 59, 40, 23, 13, 8, 55, 47, 35, 29, and 3. Loser. All right. Next ticket is going to be number 10, and this one does have the line up top, as you can see. $100 bonus, negative. $300 negative. $150 negative. $200 negative. $500 negative. All right. On to the numbers. 42, 18, 36, 27, 58, 38, 24, 37, 43, 26, okay, 44, 51, 16, 50, 29. Yeah. It's actually a lot of work scratching these tickets. Hopefully, one of these 4 is a winner. I mean, if not, we still have the $6 million jackpots, which were the ones that I really were looking for and excited to scratch. Anyways, but, you know, would still like a winner out of these. All right. 17, 53, 48, 28, 7, 1961. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Okay, that Looks like another loser. I mean, like I said, I scan everything when we're done and go over it again just to make sure. All right, last of the $300 million extraordinaire. $100 bonus, nothing, 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 and nothing. Numbers again. 43, 46, 57, 29, 31, and 51. Let's see here. Can we get a winner on one of these tickets? Okay, this is gonna... All right, let's get started with the $6 million jackpot tickets. We're looking for a star symbol up here in these. 13, 18, 17, 7, 35, 1. 39, 40, 09, 19, 20, 5, 11, 15, 27, 42, 38, 34, 41, 33, 12. We are making a mess. 49, 56. And we could end up starting out in a giant hole here if we do not get a winner soon on one of these $50 tickets. Allegedly, these tickets have multipliers someplace in them. I don't think I've ever seen one, and I've scratched probably about more than I care to admit of these tickets so far. 28, 6, 55, 36, 21, 31, 45, 24, 16, and 47. Yeah. We are on a streak here, people. Good. Okay, let's go. All right. Losers 5. All right, we had a little bit of a problem with memory on my phone, it turns out. Thanks, kids. All right, now we're back at it. We need a win. I guess I'd be good with one gigantic win over a bunch of small ones, but, you know, just a win. We 34 on the 30s, and I have no 30s, of course. It's like they're mocking me. I do like to make fun of you. Jeez. These tickets not in kind tonight. And this is the remorse part of Scratcher's Remorse. Because, wow. Okay. We got 3 tickets left. And we need a win. A big one. Butterfly. Rainbow. Ladybug. No bonus. 11, 24. 18, 8, 20, 30, 53, 13. That's 18, okay. 34, 36, 31, 26, 50. Come on. This is so bad it's almost, almost comical. Maybe for people watching this, it's probably comical. To me, whose money it is about the tickets, it's not as comical. Seven, 48, 25, 47, 4. Wow, 17, 37. 3. Wow. It would be kind of fitting for the Scratcher's Remorse page to start off with the giant amount of remorse for buying tickets, because that's the way it's headed right now. All right, 13 and 14 left. All right, no bonus. 59, 15, 52, 16, 51, 55, 34, 47, 48, 35, 22. It's my favorite number, 22. Deuce, deuce. 18, 29, 15. We finally got a hit. Oh my gosh. 38, 53, 44, 33, 13, 56, 24, 6, 36, 21, 30, 23. Now, looking for a number in the 50s here, people, but not a 54. All around there, but 8, 46, 12, 1, 58, no, 5, 31, 19, 57, 3, 39, 24, 40, 7, 43, 26, 41. All right, number 15 here. Big money, big money, big money. 75 bucks. Oh, all right. Last ticket. No jackpot bonus. No. 42. 22. Okay. That's my favorite number. I did just mention that. 37. Sometimes it's not a good thing, though. 18. Got a lot of heavy lifting to do on this ticket in order to make this a positive outcome. 46, 39, 4, 21, 13, 7, 27, 5, 19, 17, 51, 3, 20, 36, 8, 28, 47, 55, 1, 6, 50, 12, 38, 40, 59, 15, 35, 58, 26, 45, 32, 23. I'm just trying to switch it up a little, see if we can get some last ticket magic here. Jesus. This has been brutal. And it looks like it's going to end brutally too. Oh, well, we will scan all these tickets and see how it turns out, but not looking pretty. In here, not a good week. That was a rough one. Won 75 on a total of 9 $50 tickets. That is rough. We'll see if we can get better next week. We'll see if we can find any more of these $6 million jackpots. At this point, I'm not sure if I even should look for them. Although the $300 million extraordinaire, that's the worst I've done on those in a while. So, I won't say it's a complete regret just because I won on a $2 million lucky. That was positive, but more so I got some content out there. So see if you guys enjoy this. If you do enjoy it, subscribe, like. I'm learning the process as we go, so a lot of the computer programs I'm not familiar with yet, so it's a little touchy, but I will get better. We'll have some fun, good times, even when I'm losing. So my scratch remorse rating for the week is 4 out of 5. It doesn't get much worse than this, but I guess it could be a little bit worse. It could be a 5 out of 5. So with that, I'm going to end the program, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week. Subscribe, like, get those notifications, add me on Insta. Everything else, until next time. Alright, it's time to scratch. Some of these tickets I bought just because my daughter wanted me to buy. They picked a couple out when I was cashing some in at the store. And some of them I bought just because I was bored after driving around looking for tickets all night. So all of them have top remaining prizes available, which is a must when I'm buying a ticket. So we're going to go ahead and scratch. Let's do a short little prayer to the lotto gods. Lottery gods, stop being greedy and give to the needy. That's me. Let's go. Let's do this.